Hello everybody, welcome to the Nocturnal Gaming Network. My name is Xeriua and today we're playing Assassin's Creed Revelations. So, last time we did a couple of missions and we, got some bombs and I'm apparently hidden. Okay. Weird. I don't know why I'm hidden. It doesn't make sense. We got the ability to craft bombs, and now we have come to an assassin den that has been taken over by some Byzantines. So we need to go through and we need to find the Byzantine leader here. I don't think he's down here. I think I'm gonna have to work my way around. Try and find him. But yeah, we'll get that done. We'll figure it out as we go. So, what do we have? We have that guy over there. I think I just want to wait for him to come close, and then I will get him with my assassin friend here. Maybe he's not going to. Come on. Just a little bit closer. Oh, he can see me. That's not fair. Are you coming? Yes, he is. But I don't think he's coming after me. That's okay. I got him now. Boom. Oop. Oh! Someone saw me. How did they see me? Okay. Uh-oh. I don't have any things left. Oh no, he got away. Huh. I don't know how this guy saw me. Alright, let's rescue our assassin recruit. I don't really think he needs it. Oh, he just hit me over the head. Okay. So, I guess we're going to be coming back at some point, because, yeah, we need to try again. We do have a bomb place here, so let's craft some bombs. Now, what can we do here? How about some impact shells, some Arabic gunpowder? Oh, it used all of our Datura powder? That's not fair. Okay, well, we're going to use shrapnel bombs for right now because I don't have any more Datura powder. So, I guess now that we have failed at the Templar den, we will make our way to the... Hey guys. Alright, they're coming after me. We're gonna make our way to the mission. But first, we will defeat these guys. Maybe. What is going on? Why can't I counter them? Alright. There.
Time to go visit my uncle.
Time to go visit his uncle. Yeah, it's probably best if you're not here for this, because more guards will show up eventually, and I bet they will not take kindly to you being around dead bodies of their coworkers.
More will surely follow if you, good people, do not aid your family.
Let's see. Can I just go up here? Yes, I can. Is this the Thieves? Am I at the Thieves Guild? Is that what this place is? Some treasure. Ah, there's some Datura powder. That's awesome. Okay, so we are almost to the place, to the next mission. And when I get there, I should probably go through and read my stuffs so we don't get a backlog of it like we did in the other episode. Hello, Mr. Bomb Thrower Guy. Oh. Huh. Ah. Okay. Okay, I'll stay close to this guy. Glad I could still loot him even though he fell off the roof. Come on, get out of the map, please. I don't want to be in here. Okay. We're almost there. Black market dealer. What is this guy? He's new. What do you want, Mr. Black Market Guy? Ah. I see. Wow, these are expensive. Sticky Splinter Bomb.
Some things you will need me for.
Maybe, maybe not.
Might have to deal with this one.
No, you don't have to deal with me. Alright, so we are at the shop. That was Nicolopolo's shop back in the day. And we should go take a look at our database. And what do we have for recent entries? Oh, we have so many, actually. No, Galata... Well, we do have a lot, but Galata Tower was the first one that I decided not to read. So let's look at this. Galata Tower, built by Genoese settlers in 1348 as an expansion of their colony on the north shore of the city. Galata Tower was the key component to a larger defensive structure, most of which had been dismantled by the time of the Ottomans. In the 17th century, the tower is purported to have served as launch point for one of the earliest sustained unpowered attempts at human flight, according to reports from a traveling historian. A man named Herzfen Ahmet Kalibi strapped himself into a homemade glider one fine day in 1632 and threw himself off the tower's cornice, according to this one and only eyewitness. Herzfan's flight took him over Galata and across the Bosphorus waterways, where he landed safely on the shores of the Asian continent. Awed by his apparently supernatural abilities, the Sultan Murad paid Herzfan a big fat bag of gold coins, then banished him to Algeria, where he died some years later. Later in the 18th century, the Ottomans began using the tower to spot fires in and around the city, but by the late 20th century, the only fires of any concern to visitors of Galata Tower were those burning up the floor of the nightclub built at the tower's apex. That's right. Dinner and dancing for a modest price, high above the world, a far cry from the rather sated impulses of the Middle Ages. No? Okay. So the Prosphoran and Neorian harbors, two small ports on the northern edge of Constantinople's peninsula, nestled in the Golden Horn's estuary. In Byzantine era, both ports would have benefited from the protection offered by the great chain strung across the mouth of the Golden Horn. Okay, and we have doctors. Because of Constantinople's unique geological position on the boundary between Europe and Asia, doctors in the Ottoman Empire were well versed in the traditional Eastern and Western medicine, which meant, depending on your perspective, they were either doubly educated or doubly confused. From the Greeks, the Ottomans had inherited a fondness for bloodlettings and the application of leeches to cure disease, and from the Turks they retained a passion for cauterizing wounds and convalescing in hot springs. Herbal folk medicines were also in widespread use. One Ottoman medicinal tome names over 600 different herbs with purported medical properties. Despite a nascent state of medicine at the time, the Ottoman Empire was notable for the fact that its hospitals charged no fees. Citizens with money, however, were still more likely to hire private physicians. Some things never change, do they? Okay, we have banks. Due to a few tenets of Islamic law, specifically the injunction against charging interest for profit, modern banking as we know it today was not officially endorsed by Ottoman authorities until the middle of the 19th century. In its place was a quasi-religious network of waqifs, moneylenders who were required to spend all their interests earned on social and religious programs. Non-Muslim populations were exempt from these strictures, however, which led to an early formation of the more familiar banking operation, especially in Galata, where enclaves of Greeks, Jews, and Armenians flourished. We have the heralds, proclamations, local laws, news, market days, and advertisements were all called out by heralds. Since many people in the 16th century could not read, in Ottoman Constantinople, heralds were joined by their cousins, the muezzin, the criers who stand atop marionettes and perform all the daily calls to prayer. We have the Grand Bazaar, one of the earliest and most important projects undertaken by Sultan Mehmed following his conquest of Constantinople was the construction of the Grand or Covered Bazaar, an enormous enclosed hub of commerce and trade. The Grand Bazaar's close proximity to the Golden Horn waterway to the north gave merchants easy access to and from ships arriving from all over the world, and its centralized location on the peninsula ensured that all citizens had reasonable access to its bustling corridors. Located at the heart of the complex is the Old Bastine, a fortified enclosure built by Mehmed II, originally used by merchants to store precious goods and expensive wares overnight. Today, the bazaar contains more than 3,000 shops and employs upwards of 20,000 people. We have Prairies. So, born somewhere in the Ottoman Empire, sometime around 1467, give or take a few years, Hasiamund Muddin Prai was not quite so mysterious as his vague origins may imply. He was an accomplished seafarer and officer in the Ottoman Navy. Sea-bound by his early teens, he got his first experience as a privateer, sailing on expeditions of dubious legality with his uncle Kemal in and around the Mediterranean. By the time he was in his 20s, he and his uncle had both joined the Ottoman Navy, trading their rough freedom for respectability. In 1503, at the close of the Ottoman-Venetian conflict, Prairies' taste for military adventure waned for a time, and he shifted his interests to intellectual pursuits, beginning a serious study into cartography. In 1506, after some initial and unfortunate disagreements with the assassins, Pere joined their ranks, not as a warrior, however, but as a scholar and tactician. For all that he had seen in his years as a sailor, he had grown quite bored of artificial boundaries that separated nations from one another, and felt the assassins offered the truest intellectual freedom. In the late 1511, after a sudden death of his uncle, Perry took to the seas once again to study navigation and hone his drafting skill. By 1513, he had produced what would eventually be considered his most famous map, a small work best known for containing one of the earliest accurate depictions of the eastern shore of South America. Throughout his next few decades, Perry continued to make maps and perfect his skill as a craftsman of rare artistic and technical talent. It wasn't until Paris was in his early 80s that he officially earned the rank of Reis, or Admiral, by which point he was a legend in the Ottoman Navy. Okay, so we have the Ottomans. So, the Battle of Bathus, fought just 50 kilometers to the east of Constantinople in 1301, marks the first recorded mention of the Ottomans in world history. Led by a man called Osmond, this modest army of Turks won a stunning victory over their Byzantine opponents, routing them from the battlefield and driving them north to the edge of the Sea of Marmara. The defeat shocked the complacent Byzantines, who had already been struggling for decades to maintain a grip on the region. Over the next 150 years, the strength and size of the Ottoman Empire grew practically unhindered. Winning victory after victory, the Ottoman Sultan slowly but surely engulfed regions once controlled by the mighty Byzantine Empire, first in Anatolia, now modern-day Turkey, then in Thrace, present-day Hungary, Greece, Macedonia, and Albania. Over time, the Ottomans' increasing presence in Eastern Europe began to worry the West, and most especially irked the Vatican, whose hatred of the Eastern Orthodox Church now seemed a mere quarrel of the semantic in light of the encroaching Islamic Empire. But when push came to shove, even the Pope could not be bothered to send aid to the ailing Byzantine Empire, whose empire, by the middle of the 15th century, contained only the capital, Constantinople, and its surrounding villages. Then at last, in 1453, after 54 days of fighting, Constantinople fell to the Ottomans, too. Led by their Sultan, 21-year-old Mehmed II, the Janissaries poured through a breach in the wall into the city. Upon entering the city center, the victorious Sultan headed straight for the renowned Hagia Sophia. Reaching the ancient cathedral, he fell to the ground and sprinkled some raw earth over his turban as a sign of respect. Eager to relocate the capital to the shores of the Bosphorus, Mehmed's first order of business was to rebuild Constantinople, now rendered as Constantiniye in Turkish, and colloquially called Istanbul by many of its residents, as a model city of a cosmopolitan empire. In the decades after conquest, he was careful to preserve what he could of the old Byzantine capital while imbuing everything with a modern Ottoman meaning. In this, Sultan Mehmed must be considered a success, for in little more than a few decades the population exploded from a paltry 40,000 citizens to well over 100,000 Muslims, Christians, Jews, and Romani. People flocked to the city from east and west, drawn to a capital bursting with commercial life in the heart of an empire that valued religious and cultural diversity, not only by tradition, but by rule and law. Okay, we have the Great Nymphium. I don't know what this is. Centralized around a large ornate water fountain, the Great Nymphaeum was a public sanctuary built by early Romans in honor of pagan spirits called nymphs. A common feature of many Roman cities, the Nymphaeum, in addition to serving as a small reservoir and garden, were frequently used by citizens for all manner of public functions such as weddings, parties, and general assemblies. In later centuries, the term nymphaeum was also used to denote brothels or bordellos, an unfortunate semantic evolution that likely resulted in some unfortunate misunderstanding during Constantinople's summer months. Probably. Lastly, we have the black market dealer. Pushy but effective salesman, black market dealers traffic in equal parts junk and gems, operating outside the normal channels of courteous commerce. They are pushy and persuasive and would be a real pain if they didn't occasionally have incredibly useful wares for sale. Well, they didn't really have anything for me, but whatever. So let's go into our place here and find out what's going on.
Buongiorno, Merhaba. Please come in. Oh, excuse the clutter. I have not had time to tidy up since my trip.
You sailed from Rhodes, no?
See, how did you know?
We were on the same ship. I am Ezio Auditore.
Sofia Sartor. Have we met?
We have now. May I have a look around?
Prego. Most of my best tomes are in the bag.
A familiar face. The Polo's former trading post may contain hints as to the location of the Masaev keys. Investigate the area to reveal any secrets. And we have a database entry on Sofia Sartor.
Another Italian in this district. Most keep to the Venetian Quarter and Galata.
Altrettanto. I assume the Ottoman war with Venezia would have driven most of you away.
I lived here with my parents when I was a girl. The war pushed us out, but I always knew I would return.
Alright, before we do this, let's keep our database up to date. Let's quickly read about Sofia Sartor. Sofia Sartor. Quite a lady, don't you think? Polylingual, multicultural, hyper-intelligent, and mature beyond her years. We know she was born in Constantinople sometime around 1476 and lived there with her family until the beginning of the Ottoman-Venetian War. That was... hold on. Okay. That was 1499, a really bad year for Venetians living inside the empire. Sophia's parents dragged her back to Venice, but she could never forget the city where she was born. What's that saying? You can take the girl out of Constantinople, but you can't take Constantinople out of the girl? Something like that. And the painting of her, I could stare at it for days. That's by Albrecht Dürer, the well-known German artist. It's a masterpiece, glowing with warmth and color. Sophia's father offered Dürer a ridiculous sum to paint a portrait of his daughter, but when the painter finally saw his model in person, he declined all payment. He claimed the honor of rendering her would be the reward enough. Right, only hotshot artists can get away with a sap like that. Through her interests were broad, Sophia's primary passion was for literature, her love made possible by the invention of the printing press half a century earlier. For the first time in history, books were quite cheap and available to almost anyone. Sophia loved the democratizing effects of book. Okay, I was not sure what that word would be. Democratizing. Learn something new every day. And it made it her life's work to make sure everyone else did too. And that would explain why we find her in a bookstore. So we will use our eagle senses, and we're gonna just, kind of walk into the back of her store here, and we're gonna look around with our special eyes. Nothing. Nothing. Ezio, you're really striking out today. Oh.
Have you found anything interesting? Mio Dio! Who put that there? Incredibile. Where does it lead?
Why don't we find out?
Who are you, Messere?
Only the most interesting man in your life.
Ah, che presuntuoso.
A presto, Sofia. I will return in a moment.
He is the most interesting man in the world. Huh.
He is here. Do you know how long we've been searching this filthy cistern?
I've been here a few weeks.
13 months! Ever since the Grand Master found that damn key. But he hasn't got a clue what he's doing. All he knows is they're somewhere in the city.
This is a big city.
Xeriua. That's what I said. Back to your post, Ayrtes.
Alright. The secret door in Sophia's shop has brought Ezio to an underground cistern filled with Templars. Investigate the cistern, but be careful. For full synchronization, we must not be detected. Alright, let's do that long jump. It seems to want me to go down to the ground there. Is there any guards anywhere? No. Oh, dear, Ezio. That wasn't quite the graceful landing I had in mind. Alright, so we got some British gunpowder. Ooh, is that a bomb station? I think it is. That would be awesome. A chance to switch our Datura powder for something. No, switch our shrapnel for the Datura powder. That's what I'm looking for. If we can get there.
Stinks down here. We'll find the key soon.
Sure you will. Shrapnel. Alright, let's access this crafting station. We get some more Arabic gunpowder. So, maybe at this point, how much Arabic gunpowder do we have? 10? Is that what that? Oh, no, 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 stop. I want to dismantle. Okay, so impact shells. We'll use the Arabic gunpowder. Ooh, but we have... Let's use the British gunpowder, because this is our deadly bomb. We want this one to have extreme results. Okay, so where are we going?
Look alive, huh? We pay you to watch the doors, not your feet.
That guard is on a warpath. Ooh. Uh-oh. Okay. That guard, he just has to turn around and he could see me. Is he gonna turn around? I don't know if he is or not. Let's... Ooh. Let's see if I can make it. Oh, he didn't see me? Whew. That was sort of lucky. Right, so our poison and throwing knives are full. We have some British gunpowder. Excellent. And some impact shells. Now, that guard over there. Let's get my poisonous darts ready. So he goes back there. Uh-oh. 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 Ezio. So he, like, goes all over the place. Let's see if I can get up here. I can jump across. And then take him out. Where is that guard? Okay, so he does a loop around there, I think. But he's not going to come over here. Okay, let's get our knives out. Perfect. Now that should allow us to get close. There's that other guard with the spear. Where does he go? He just does a loop. Okay. So we have some impact shells. Let's see if anyone notices me. No. No, they don't. Alright, let's get... What? What do I want to do here? Let's get my hidden blade ready and get the stuff. Get the thing ready. Ooh, which way does he go? He goes this way. Okay. So... Bam. Hit him with the poison. Ooh. Got him. Okay. So the poison was sort of unnecessary. However, it guaranteed that he was incapacitated behind this. Ooh. Okay, so we will wait until this guard turns around. Like this. Then we have... Okay, so we have those two guards. So... Let's get some throwing knives. Cancel the shot. Okay, I am ready for him to see me or something. Is he gonna get worked up? No, he's not. He just turns around. Perfect. So perhaps I can just get behind everything. Yes. Oh, crap. Oh, they saw me. They saw me, they're like, wow, he's stupid. And then they just turned around and went back to their guarding. I like how the guards here are apparently, you know, that they just don't care. They're just like, you know what? We don't care. He looks like one of us. He's wearing the right colors. It's fine. Let's interact and get through this gate before that other guard sees me. Okay.
I'm sick of this place. I really am.
8 hours on this.
Okay. So I need to get up there. So we've got some treasure and a bomb place, but no guards here. So let's hit the bomb place to get some gunpowder and phosphorus and impact shells. I don't need any new... Yeah, I don't need any new stuff. But let's see what's in here. Impact shells full. British gunpowder, that is very helpful. And a little bit of phosphorus. Phosphorus is okay. I suppose I shouldn't complain since I'm using a bomb with phosphorus in it right now.
Petros, make sure we have enough torches for the excavation. I'm tired of stumbling around in the dark.
Okay, so I need that guy, huh? So we have a couple guards. I got this guy. Boom. And I think that should be it. I don't think I need to worry about any... There is a guard right there. Okay. Yeah, knife time, because... Oh! I just wasted 2 knives at the same time on that guard who obviously doesn't care about his comrade. Oh! Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Okay, I got that one. Alright, and now he's... What, did he fall in the water?
Mercenary?
Oh. Alright, something quick. Poison. There we go. I'll just let that do its job. And I'll wait. I feel like those guys should be coming to investigate, but they're not. They're just gonna sit there and, you know, let him die. Oh! I see, because they're blocked by some barrels. See if I can loot these guys. Some throwing knives, that's very helpful. Ooh, the Datura powder doesn't hurt either. Now, is that surface textured enough for me to jump to? I feel like it is. Ooh. Oh, okay. Now, I know there's a guard over... Oh, get down. Oh. 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 How did I not get seen? Okay. These guys are blind, and it's great. But someone is either right above me or right below me. Okay. And there's that guard with a pickaxe. But he's gone. Okay, I can loot him. Medicine full, throwing knives full, skunk oil full. Ugh. Boy, I would hate to be Ezio carrying around a full purse full of skunk oil. Right, we have that guard there, and there's one over there. Oh, 1, 2. Okay, so we've got a couple. He can see. He can see me from here. I guess throwing knives will do the trick again. Bam. Wow. Okay. Apparently they think because I killed him, I must have been close enough to get the key, so they just gave it to me. That's awesome. Let's kind of walk over here. And we will try to, we'll just bum rush this guy. Just like this. Bam. See if his friend will come over to help him out. Nah, he's busy. He's got a guard patrol to do, man. Come on. I don't think anyone else should be able to see me. Oh, okay. Ooh, Ezio.
You shouldn't.
I hope that I was... I hope I wasn't detected. Whew, that was close. I may have been detected there. Got some shrapnel. And some British gunpowder. Now, where am I? Where's the gate? The gate's over there. So... where's that random guard? There's one guard that's like patrolling right beneath me. So I'm gonna... How do I want to do this? Can I wonder if I should just take a leaping jump. Okay. Let's try not to fall here. Did I loot him? I did loot him. But maybe I can use him as a distraction. Let's toss him in the water. Yes. Ooh, and that guard's going to check out some other bodies that we have left. Oh, crap. Okay. Sorry about your knees, Ezio, but, you know. Alright.
Touch every shadow.
Oh, crap. We got one guy right there. Let's just kind of move over. Get our throwing knives ready. Because it looks like it's just that one guy, huh? Okay. Yes. Just this one guy. So we'll search him, and then we'll go looting. I love looting. So apparently these places here are great ways to get different ingredients, because we've got like a full complement of British gunpowder. We've got some, well, quite a few impact shells. We got some datura, we got some shrapnel. What else did we get? More gunpowder. We're full on impact shells. Alright. So we got 17 British gunpowder. We need more datura, though. Okay. So, just be sparing with my datura bombs, and it should be fine. One last room.
There is someone down here with us. Keep your eyes open and your hands steady.
There's always the coward. Target located. Okay. So, can I hit this guy? I can. I just gotta... There we go. Just gotta time it right. Alright, get a running jump. And now, how do we want to do this? So we have a couple of guards over there. Can I target any of these guys? No. Okay. But how about throwing a bomb? Yeah. Oh. Alright. So I can at least get 2 of them. And if I can get 2 of them, that'll put me on my way towards cleaning out the rest. So, right about now. Ooh. They're not even gonna help him. They're just gonna... Oh! Okay, so I got the key. Oh, that's right. Like earlier. And they're just like, oh, he got the key. He must be close enough. Okay. So, in that case, we will use these elevated areas to hide from our Byzantine friends. That one, though, he might give us some trouble. Okay, I'm gonna go for it when he turns around. So right now... Okay. Okay. Climb up, Ezio. Climb fast. Okay. And perfect. So we want to actually take this around this time. And now I think we should be out of anyone's view. Oh. There. Yeah, so now we just go through this door. Okay. Use eagle senses to find any hidden secrets. Oh, there's some treasure chests right there. What is that? No. Apparently it's a hidden door, but only sort of. It's a fake hidden door. Tripwire. Oh, we have something over there. Maybe it's a real hidden door. Looks like there was another fake hidden door over here. There's one over there. So does that mean this is the right one? Yep, that's the right one. Alright, let's check if there's any treasure. I don't think there is. Okay, so no treasure. We will go and see what's going on here. So, any treasures around here? What is this? So there's something there. So we get a key and we get a map. And we attained 100% sync. We were not detected through this entire underground portion, which is very rare for me.
Salve, Ezio. That took some time. What did you find?
Something that may interest you.
Mio Dio, che meraviglia! And here is my shop.
Look at the margins.
Strange symbols, and these are titles of books. Rare books. A few of these have not been seen for more than a millennium.
Niccolo Polo hid these books around the city. This map should tell us where.
You're beginning to interest me. Vaguely.
From what I can tell, I need to find these 3 books first. They may contain clues to locate the rest of these.
Molto curioso.
Another was found beneath Topkapi Palace, but there is still time to reach the others.
Found by whom?
Men who do not read. Sophia, can you decipher this map? Help me find these books.
Can I borrow them when you are finished?
We will work something out.
Okay. So now, I guess, Ezio is being forced out of her shop. Not sure why. Maybe so she can get some work done. Who knows?
Yusuf, salute.
Piri told me I might see you here. Did you find what you were looking for?
I believe so. This is one of Altaïr's 5 keys. A strange artifact.
Ah, it is like nothing I have ever seen. You should keep it somewhere safe.
At our headquarters, see. I will. What brings you this way?
I am coordinating with our allies today. The thieves in the bazaar, the mercenaries near the arsenal, and the Romanis in the Constantine district.
You are spread a bit thin, Yusuf. Let me speak with the Romanis myself. I have had so little contact with them in the past.
That would ease my mind. If you are in a hurry, you may travel by our network of tunnels. The air down there is a little foul, but the rats are no bigger than dogs. Have fun.
Grazie.
Okay. So, we have completed our first thing to gain us access to one of the keys of Altaïr. And now there's a hidden tomb symbol, and some tunnels, and the next mission. We must gain contact with the Romanis. But that's going to have to wait for next time. Next time, maybe we'll start with the tomb, maybe we'll continue. We also have a book thing on the map. What is that book? Where is it? It's in the same direction I'm pointing. Right there. What is this? A Sophia memory. Okay. Not sure what a Sophia memory is, but okay. So we've got lots of stuff to do, and we will tackle them next time. Thank you all so much for watching. My name's Xeriua, and this is the Nocturnal Gaming Network, bringing you Assassin's Creed Revelation. Have a wonderful night.